kite ship.
The gate's opening. I think that's bad news.
I don't foresee that being very good.
Yep.
That's fine.
Bad news. They're not stopping.
Slowed.
And they will not stop. This is all to hold us back.
Top marks for effort.
Someone has to push through. This confusion may be all the time we have.
Someone? Go! Go!
Heal, heal, heal! Run! Okay, yeah, that was a good time to leave.
Look out! It's all coming down!
Oh! It's good they just got crushed and disintegrated. Well, either they made the game a little more difficult, or I'm just doing much more terrible than I did in the beta. The hell? I mean, it's not like I haven't seen this before, but it's always still just like, oh, what's going on here kind of moment. I don't know who she is, but she must be somebody of importance if I'm seeing her memories.
Pineal gland. Overstimulated. Higher brain functions. Functioning. That is great work. Well above MK Ultra success rate. Hey, can I ask you, have you ever seen a jaguar tripping?
Zerd!
Well, yes. Look it up sometime. Hey, you better haul ass to the test chamber. Jump through a few hoops. Oh, and you may be feeling some discomfort from the microchip that I grafted to your spinal column. No worries, though. I mean, it's gonna fade, really. And as your doctor, I'd caution you, strongly caution you, don't try removing it, okay?
Good to know.
Any abnormal sensations?
I went through a bunch of acronyms to get where I am today.
NIMH, the CIA, the SAD. I was heading the MK Ultra project during the 80s. This was after it had been publicly shit-canned, obviously. Mind control. Wow, that's a great field. A lot of potential. This place is something else, man. Wow. You know, I haven't been outside the labyrinth since 2003. I really should check, see if I still have clearance. But I've been so tied up at the office, running the whole spectrum. New inductions, enhanced interrogations, exit interviews. I don't really do much in the way of human interfacing. It's not really my department. I know this because they've been gradually raising the quarantine level of my lab to stop people getting in. You're probably not even allowed to be here, man. But I won't tell. You're safe. You got a lot of new, conflicting information about reality to take in, man. I'm almost jealous. Your mind will try to reject it for as long as it can hold out. Well, that's just learned behavior. That's a passing thing, man. Don't worry about it.
Red and green are not approved.
So since before science was science, man has explored many different paths to enabling the full human potential. Medical, natural, occult, yada, 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 yada. All of them operating within set boundaries, or as I like to think of them, speed bumps on the highway to success. What can I say, man? Some advanced R&D groups get all the breaks. They're a private company, no audits or regulations to waste time on. They cherry-picked a think tank out of the best universities and government agencies and war crime tribunals in the world.
Huh.
Here comes my next victim.
Stand by for mind control.
Okay, guess head in this direction. Definitely interesting how they got all this way, and nobody noticed. Or I mean, just nobody cares.
They give me clay and expect me to hand them back steel. It is not an instructor they want. It is an alchemist. You, my friend, are in a world of tigers, and they will eat you alive if you are weak, if you hesitate, if you do not strike first. Here, you will learn to strike first, and strike hard. For those combat holograms, they can do nothing to you. I, however, have a high-powered rifle and a streak of what some call sadism. I call a will to incentivize. You have potential, but we have no time to tease it out of you. Inside you is a power, an anima you can draw on to make yourself stronger, faster, a more effective killer. It is the magic behind the magic bullet. The weapons you use will become an extension of yourself. They are the instruments through which your anima is made force. I want you to arm yourself and show me that force. We have an arsenal here. You can experiment with all of them if you please. But when you leave, you can only take one with you. You have an edge, my friend, and I am not interested in how or why you came to possess it. Only that you sharpen it to the best of your abilities. Nothing less. In the test chamber, you can do so in safety. Safe. Except from me. Now, let us begin.
I like how he mentioned the JFK thing. A lot of people believe that the Illuminati was actually behind his death. Nope, not doing magic. Stop. Hammer time. Yeah, I don't care how cheesy that sounded. It was gonna get said at one point or another. Well, that's right, I gotta equip all of it. Character sheet. Inventory. It's a nice little setup they have. Basically what you have is you have your head slots, your major talisman, as far as you have two different rings, or a ring, a bracer, and a necklace. Lucky talisman, a belt, then a occult talisman, and then that's where you have your main and offhand weapon. Gear management. I guess that's for later. Guess get all the other stuff later. I don't have any hammer resources. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Yeah, but I'm mostly gonna go hammer and shotgun, which apparently is considered.
This is the company line. You will use it to maintain contact in the field. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That is all.
Okay, now this is basically where you kind of put in your ability points into different areas to try and improve certain abilities. To which you have your active and your passive. Which active is pretty self-explanatory, and your passive, well, also pretty self-explanatory. But basically you can combine different equipped actives and different equipped passives to basically kind of create your character, kind of like their build. Okay. need to see
Welcome
this.
to the Council of Venice Digital Archives.
Although it is interesting they do that. Okay.